people of YouTube, welcome back to Creative Readers, etc., our YouTube channel where we do creative things that sometimes involve reading, etc. Yeah! This is my 2019 May bullet journal setup, and for this month it's My Hero Academia! Yay! I'm insanely excited to share what spreads I did with y'all, so I really hope you enjoy my May Hero Academia spreads. Yeah! Okay, so it's May now, and I've been really getting into My Hero Academia, so that's the theme. This page took me forever. I think I reduced it down to a minute, but just outlining and coloring this page alone took 2.5 hours. And that's not even including the gridding and the sketching. Most of the drawings in this bullet journal are gridded because me and humans don't mix. I also wanted to save time, and gridding it was the easiest option. So I'm going through and coloring all the characters whose names, I don't know all the names of the characters, so I'm not even going to try to list it off. I'm sure if I had some of my friends here, they could list off every single one of them, but I'm not them. At the time of recording, I've made it about a quarter way through season 2, and I'm in love with it. Oh my goodness. I thought it'd be funny to make a pun and put May Hero Academia instead of My Hero Academia, because I'm so funny. Okay, so right now I'm tracing the calendar, but instead of talking about that, let's talk about that tan line on my wrist, because I wore a bracelet to many of my track meets, and now I just have a white tan line on my wrist. Pretty basic comic feel to the calendar. I did May, then I added drop shadows to all the boxes, which was tedious because I wanted them all at the same angle. And then I colored the background red and yellow. I decided to skip over me coloring every single drop shadow because I did not feel like sitting on my butt and coloring in drop shadows forever while I'm on camera. So for my mood tracker, I decided to do names. I need names. Katsuki Bakugo, and if I pronounce any of these names wrong, please don't kill me. I thought it'd be appropriate to do a mood tracker for Bakugo because, well, if you've seen the show, he kind of has anger management problems, so I just thought it'd be funny to have him track my moods, and I'm gonna fill in his gauntlets as I go. I thought these were some fun camera angles, close-ups, I guess, I don't know. For my habit tracker, I did Ochaka, Uraka. Once again, pronunciation is not the greatest. I'm not Japanese. And I decided to do different bits of like rocks or metal, kind of referring back to in season 1 when they're doing the mock fights and she controls bits of debris from the building. So I'm separating out all the different bits of debris and titling them, and there's random spaces left on each one, and that's to signify which marker I'm going to use in that area, because I labeled each of my markers. For example, G01, G02, etc. All the colors were accurate. I didn't have a light enough pink for her costume, but I just used the colors that I had, and I still think it turned out pretty cute. Okay, on to my homework tracker. I did Tenya Ida because, once again, if you watch the show, he's kind of nerdy and smart and dedicated to his school, and I thought that would be kind of appropriate for my homework and tests page since school. Yay. I kind of had trouble picking a background color because in the image that I used he wasn't wearing his costume, but I ended up settling on a gray. Moving on, my finance trackers. So at last minute I had to add work and to track my day and hours because hey, I got a job. Look at me go. And for that I decided to do Chouteau Todoroki. And because he has kind of ice and fire, so it's like you want to ice and freeze your pluses because you want to save money, and it's bad if you spend money, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I used my Tombos to color in the background. It's the first time I used Tombos in my bullet journal. I'm not super happy on how that spread turned out, but it still looks pretty cool. For my stats page, this is a page I have never done before. I did Kyoko Jiro, I don't know, because I really like her character, and I like her more in season 2 so far, and the headphones were kind of perfect for what I was going for. I have the books read, and then current bops and binges, so YouTubers that I'm binging at the time, or Netflix shows, and music that I'm into at the time, along with at the top a small section for my sports, because I think I have one more color guard competition coming up in May. On the right, I did a chibi Bakugo, because I found these chibi images and I had to draw them because I love chibi so much. So I did Bakugo for the cover page for weekdays because he was my favorite chibi, I think. No, I know he was my favorite chibi. I did orange and green for the background, which didn't work out too great because his gauntlets were also green, but hindsight's 20/20, people. Okay, and for week 1 I decided to do the main character because I hadn't done him yet, and it's, I know his name, it's Izuku Midoriya. Yeah, I just remember him as Deku. He was really cute to draw, and I sketched him at a tennis meet. That's a fun fact. I sketched most of these chibi characters at a tennis meet. I was gonna write their names, but you'll see in the next spreads that all of them ended up different sizes. I couldn't fit their names on all of them, but regardless. I also did the teal to match his outfit and hair, and did drop shadows for the letters. Okay, moving on to, I said her name earlier, I should just use that clip that I say her name. Chouteau Todoroki. I can never remember her name, let alone pronounce it, even though she's one of my favorite characters. As of right now, once again, I've only watched, I think, 7 episodes of season 2, so I'll let you know next month, because I hope to finish binging the rest of it this month. We'll see what happens. Once again, the colors I had were not completely accurate to her costume, but I did the best I could, and I still think that it turned out pretty cute. Coloring the background pink, because that's kind of the color of her outfit, and then I did the same thing that I did for Deku. This is my second favorite chibi version, and this is Sua Asu. I don't know. I really liked her in season 1. So I'm just coloring the background green, and then I'm coloring the weekdays green, and same thing, same deal, same routine, rinse and repeat. You can imagine how tedious this got. And if you can't imagine, go try it for yourself. It was tedious. Okay, next one is Chouteau Todoroki, the only name I can actually pronounce and remember. So his PV was super cute. And right now it looks kind of silly because he just has a zigzag line down the center of his torso. I used my Tombos again to get the light blue because Maddie stole my light blue. The shame. I did red on one side, blue on the other because his fire and ice powers, quirk. And then on the very last one, I did Tenya Ida, whose chibi is also super adorable and super chunky, and I just love it. So originally I had planned to use the background color that I'm using right now as the background for the weekdays, but when I realized that I messed that up, I decided to go and use yellow because he had bits of yellow accents on his costume, and I could write on yellow and I would be able to see my writing. And here's the final flip through of my May 2019 bullet journal setup. I'm super proud of how this turned out, and I put so many hours into each spread. I can't even tell you how many hours I put into the realistic ones, but for the chibi, each one took me about an hour and a half. And there were 5 of them. Well, I guess 4 and then the cover page. But coloring the background was so tedious, but I think it totally was worth it. It looks less streaky in person, but the camera picks up and kind of makes the streaks more prominent. I also showed you my writing pages because I have each one spaced out to do a small paragraph about my day each day, and I thought the numbers turned out super cute, so I thought I'd just do a quick flip through at the end. That is my May 2019 bullet journal setup, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed. So that was my May 2019 setup, and I'll see you next month. Bye!